Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be telling you guys what a tiger trout is and your guys' best possibility on how to catch one. Stay tuned.
Bro, look at this trout. Is this a brook or is it a tiger? Bro, I caught a tiger trout. Bro, it's a tiger trout. Ah.
Okay guys, thank you for tuning back into the channel. I am Tyler, All My Larry Fishing. For those of you who are not familiar with the channel, the rest of you guys, you know exactly what's going on and what's about to happen. So we're going to break down what a tiger trout is and give you your best possibility to catch them.
Come here, you gotta come, bro. Oh, relax, dude, relax. Oh, relax.
So a tiger trout is a cross between a brook and a brown trout. And so what that means is it gives it to where it's almost got like a tiger pattern, and you'll see it's almost got like a really tiger pattern on its tail. But also what that does is it makes it a very aggressive trout.
It's a tiger.
And so I'm going to show you the way I like to catch aggressive trout. Now, the original Rapala floating minnow. Get you the small model as you can. They have them in the 1 inch. This is my particular favorite, the 1 inch. But what that is I just throw it and I repetitive cast it. My favorite color is in the brook or brown trout color. For whatever reason, they're in our waters because we have the native brook trout that they're feeding on them, the little cigar trout. So that's the color I prefer. If you guys have rainbows, get you a rainbow trout one or goldies or whatever the trout look like in your particular waters. But I like using, first off, this is my favorite, and the one that you guys actually saw there on the video, that's what I caught it on, a little Rapala floating minnow. And what you want to do with this is just make a repetitive cast over the same area. Just cover very thoroughly, because what it's going to do is it's going to agitate something and get it fired up.
Oh yeah, it is a big old tiger trout. Uncle Larry was really wanting to see him, but
I got it on camera.
hold him up there.
Look at that big old tiger right there. Boys and girls.
Tiger trout, you come right down here.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful tiger trout. I'm letting him go.
So this whole thing, because the tiger trout is super aggressive, you want to use something that's going to fire it up and get a reaction strike to get that tiger to come shooting out of that hole, as opposed to a rainbow or a goldie or something of that nature. So first, the Rapala original floating minnow, the 1 inch little small guy. Then another thing, if you guys have crawdads in your area, these little crawdad crankbaits will wreck trout, and because of the aggressiveness of the tiger trout will also hit that. Now another one of my favorite methods, and this is actually one of my favorite lures if you guys are river trout fishing, or this even works creek trout fishing, but I like using this one in the river, but I will use it in the creek if the water's a little bit higher. This is a Rebel track down jerkbait. Once again, as you see, that's kind of in like a brook trout color, but this one has a good rattle, and the way I work that is as soon as it hits the water, I don't crank it down, I leave a slack line and I just start popping it. I'll pop, pause, do a pop and a pause, vary your retrieve, but that's gonna be a great way for you guys to catch trout. And then, staying on the jerkbait method, use these little Rapala mini husky jerks. I'm telling you, these are absolutely wonderful. I prefer the ones that have a little bit of a bill on them. They make the ones that don't have a bill, but the ones with the bill, when you pop your rod tip, it'll cause it to shoot down a little bit, so it helps it stay underwater. So once again, these little micro jerkbaits from Rapala here. And then either a lipless crankbait, a spinner bait like a Meps, or a blade type bait like a spoon. This little micro lipless though, because of the aggression of the tiger trout, this is going to be one of your absolute best. If you can find one of these, usually you have to special order them. It's just a micro lipless crankbait. That thing catches all types of trout. You'll end up catching even smallmouth bass and other things that are in the area too, but you also have a high probability of getting a tiger trout because of the vibration, because of the wobble. And when you're fishing for the trout, it's going to be usually in colder temps where the bait fish are going to have a tighter wobble, and that's where that lipless crankbait comes in, as well as the spoons and like a spinner bait like the Meps.
I mean, I cast in there like 4 or 5 times, and then I went burning it, and I saw him come up and smoke it. I sat down in the water and everything. I was so happy. Dude, I caught a tiger trout.
So if these tips helped, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But I'm Tyler, on my Larry Fishing. Thank you guys. I'm bringing you the bass fishing tips, the trout fishing tips, and we're just going to try to help you guys catch as many fish as you possibly can, or just post mad videos of me wrecking fish. But like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Have a great day.
Two of them. Another one. Another rainbow. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Got him fired up, David. I got him fired up, David.
He was mad. He went after that thing. I seen him too. He wasn't no chance.
I told you I saw him sitting there. Look at these nice sized trout, dude.
Yeah, these have been in there for a little while.
Don't break my arm. Make me lose my pole. Man, look at these big trout.
Fired up with that thing, man.